You're at the 1990 NPC Junior USA at Rutgers University to see Doug win first place. At 239 pounds, Doug possesses an incredibly muscular physique. Up against tough competition, Doug's hardness was a deciding factor in his win.
Now tell me, if at 239 you are the lightest, lighter than you thought, what would you have wanted to come in at?
Well, I had planned on 248. What I did is I gauged myself in 2 weeks ahead. I've been dieting for about 20 weeks for the show. And 2 weeks ahead, I was right around there, and I felt ready at that. But I was advised by a good friend of mine, Vinnie Cullingford, to go the extra 10 pounds. He said, you know, he thinks the harder look is what's going to do it this year. So I hope it paid off for me.
Well, the harder look is always in, and you certainly did look ripped on stage. We'd like to ask you a couple of questions, though, Doug, about the training that we did in the gym the other day.
Sure.
Could you briefly describe whether or not these exercises are integrated into your routine on a regular basis, or how you put them in your routine on a regular basis?
Well, generally what I do is I train on an off-season on a 4-day on, 1-day off program. And what I like to do is I keep my training sessions real short. You know, so what I do is, like, the first day I'll do chest and triceps usually, and then the second day legs, the third day back, and the fourth day shoulders and biceps. Then I'll take a day off. I designed it like that to get the most recuperation out of each body part, you know, where I'm not going to get the overlap. And,
are you, Doug, the type of trainer that likes to hit heavy weights all the time, or do you often go from max and then minimums? Well,
generally what I believe is I've always trained heavy. You know, I just started out that way, you know, so I've always believed in doing a real heavy core, but I also incorporate a lot of real high rep training in too. You know, I believe in going as heavy as you can with the high reps, because you got to flush the blood in too.
When you're in the gym, Doug, do you find that a lot of the competitors feel that because you can lift the heavier weights, that they feel a little bit intimidated by your presence there?
No, not necessarily. You know, I think I try to generally encourage people. I mean, you know, that's the system I believe in. But then again, like I said, a lot of people get misconceived if they see me going heavy on the first exercise. They have to watch the rest of the routine to see that, you know, near the end, I mean, I train real fast and do a lot of reps. You know, I try to teach people that more so than a powerlifting kind of.